Hello there and welcome back to my videos. In this video we want to speak about the Django framework in Python, and I will show how we can combine it by using the Vue.js framework. So you can use the Django as a REST API, and then you can use the Vue.js as a client data delivery. So you're basically having a server and a client application running here in this video. So that's what we're going to do. So first we need to be sure Django is installed. So that's what we're going to do now, and it's already installed. And then we can go in for encode. We need to create a folder called we just say Django Elvin start project. The project should be Django server. Then we have the Django server installed here. Then we're going inside to the Django server, and we want to say Python match start app. And what we're gonna do here could be anything. So let's just play around about the other videos I've created. So we can call it posts. So that's what we have now. We have the Django server with the post, and we can just say, oops, that's Python manage great, and then we have run server. Let's just rename this one to Django, and that's it. Now the Django it's running, so let's test the Django it's running correctly. I open my browser now, and you can see if I reload, everything is running except one we want to running. And we need to going back and install inside the here and going for the settings and install app. We need to install post, else it will not working when we continue. Now let's open the tab more, and what we're gonna do now is creating the front end. So let's call it I think we can just say view create and call it view client, and then we just wait until a view is creating it up. Be sure you have Vue installed globally, or you can see one of my lot of videos with the Vue. And I will just use the recording view here, and then take a little bit time, and then we are up and running. When it's done running, we can go inside to say Vue client, and then we say npm run serve, and then we're just waiting until the server is running up. And then it's running up, so let's scrolling up here and copy this URL, and then we're going back for the browser here, and I'll just see now the local working for the Vue, and we have one for the Django. So both Vue and Django is working pretty well. That's all we need for now, and let's going back for the client, for the editor, sorry, and then we need to cancel the Django server, and then we change the tab and quit down the server. And because we need to use the Django as a REST framework, we need to install pip install the Django REST framework. And when we have installed that, we need to go up here and install the REST framework and save it and run up the server again. Now we can go to the views here, and we need to create a new view. But before we can do this, I need to REST framework and indicators, and then we need to import API view. and then we need to Django HTTP import the HTTP response, and now we can build the API, the first API view, and it should be allowed to get, whoops, and the get here and say post list request, and then return HTTP response. You get a post list here, and then we're going for the URLs here, and I can see we need that, so I can just say URLs and open it up and say from posts no, that's not correct. I remove this, delete this Django server here, sorry, and going off of the URLs and going down here, and we say from posts import views, and that's a little weird. It doesn't work here because that's what we're gonna do now. I'll just say API and posts, and what we're gonna do now is the get list, and this is not correct. I can already see that, so I need to go inside here, and I need to create the URLs inside here. Let's say the URLs here, and then we going up, and then I need to this one, and posts I have done something wrong here, and that's pretty interesting. And I'll just say this one. And this from post from views import. Here we go, and view get list, and then we need the name. Inside the name should be post list, and then we going a little bit back, just this one, and going back for the migration here and say include, and what we're gonna do here, it's not this one, it's just post URLs. That's what we're gonna put inside, and that's working. Post views has no attribute get list, and that's the problem inside here. Views post list and URLs down here, and then we should be good to go, and that's correct. Let's go into the URL and see what's happening. Going up here and say API post, and then you got the list here, and basically it's okay, but we need to work with the cross headers, because if you don't use the cross headers, then it's not working between when you go on production, and the port numbers will be different from your API and your client. So that's why we need that. So let's go back and add that, and I will explain how we can do this. Just close down the server again and say pip install Django cross headers. Then we will install the cross headers, but it's not working that way. Let's see what I have. Django pip install Django cross headers, and now it's installed. And then we're going back for the settings here, and on the installed apps we say cross headers, and then we need the middleware, and the middleware we need cross headers middleware cross middleware, and then we need the Django middleware common middleware. It should working like this. And then we need a cross here. Yeah, I have some error here, but this is the whitelist of all the UL you want to use. In this case, we only add localhost 8080, and that's what we're gonna work with. Let's see what's happening here, and probably because I have an error here, and cross headers post. And that's interesting. And that's why I forgot to make a comments up here. So let's run it again. And now we have a syntax. Origin G. Yeah, we need this. So that's a spelling error. So why this is not working? Cannot be loaded. So I've done some error here. Let's see what the error is. No model named. So I need we need a little bit more. And then we go. And then we can still run the server and the view still running. So everything here it's correct and it's working as we want to do. So that's what we would want to work with next. I will going back here, and we need to change the project. We need to go to the view and close this down, and npm install Axios. I'm not sure we have it. Probably we have it. Let's see. Package. No, we don't have it. Okay, then I will install it. I want to say save. When we are done this, we can going to the public here, not the public, sorry, to the source, and then going to the view. We have home and about. I'll just remove this one just for fun because we don't need it, and then we don't need this one and this one, and I'll just remove the components here. I'll just leave it, it doesn't matter. And then we say welcome to API test, and spin up the view again. And what we're gonna do now, it's just create the function. We need to import Axios and from Axios, and that's it. Now we are ready to get the data, and I want to build it up here. Get post list, and then we basically just say compute it here. API dual is equal to $8,000, and this is running down, and just we need to load data, and we get this API dual plus API posts, and when we get the response back, I'll just say response, and then we're going down here and do something with it. And we have the data up here, and the data should be with the return, and we say the data post data is null, and that's what we're gonna do inside here. This is equal to response data, and that should be working. And of course we need something here with the created, and then this load data, and about because we have removed this, then going for, where's the router? It's here, index, and I just removed this, and then going back for this one and this one. Let's see what's happening inside. I'll just see this file info, and we not have the correct. So we basically have the hello world is not defined, so we still have some small issues. And I'll just see where it is. It's here. Yes, network, and here we go, posts, and you got the post list here. So if I'm going back and going up here and say API data, and then we need the post data, then you should see the same result here up here, and you can see you get the data from the post here. And that's how we're working with the API. And I will create other videos about how you can work with the REST framework. So this is just a sample how you can set it up and how you can get the Vue and Django to working together. I really hope you appreciate this video. I'm really happy to introduce you to both the Python, the Django, and the Vue.js in the Node family. Thank you so much, and hope to see you next time. And I really hope you want to subscribe this video by clicking on the thing in the right corner below. And I really hope you're sending the like and the share my way. And of course, if you have any questions or feedback, make comments below. Thank you so much, and see you next time.